Hi, thanks for joining the Beauty Bags. This is going to be a bit of a declutter series I'd like to start. I've been paring down my collection and trying to get rid of the things that are just really old and things that I'm not using anymore or didn't really like and just I'm not getting any use out of them. They're just taking up space and they're kind of in the way and making it hard for me to see what I really like in my collection and what I should be using. And so I got rid of all of the things that I really don't like. So there's nothing in my collection that I don't like anymore. So everything I either like or I really, really love. So everything is gone that I didn't like or was really old. Um, but I still have kind of some things in my collection that I like, but I don't love, and I kind of feel on the fence about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you those products, and I'm going to kind of play with them for a week, and then let you know if I decided to keep them or not. And I was kind of inspired by the Katie AB's video that she did. I think she calls it "Should I Stay or Should I Go?" Um, so I was really inspired by that series that she does. So I thought, that's a really good idea. So I will show you the products. So I have 5 here. The first one, and you'll be kind of surprised by this, is a color tattoo, believe it or not. And if you watch my videos that I love the color tattoos, but this one is just kind of okay. It's not as amazing as the other ones. And this one is in Audacious Asphalt, and it looks like this. Kind of a deep charcoal with a bunch of glitter in it. And I find this one, the texture just isn't as creamy, isn't as easy to blend, and goes on a bit patchy. And I find that it almost, not creases, but it's so patchy looking when it goes on. And I don't enjoy it, and I don't grab for it very often. And it's a shame because I love every other color that I have, and I have quite a few of them, and this one just doesn't do it for me. But I really do like the gray charcoal color, so I'm kind of sorry to see it go, but upon playing with some of my makeup, I remembered that my MAC paint pot in black ground, if I apply that lightly, can achieve this same effect, because black ground by MAC is amazing. You can layer it lightly for that more gray charcoal look, or you can build it up quite to a deep black almost. So that's the first thing that I'm going to give it one more shot, I guess, and let you know if I toss it or keep it. Another product is an Annabelle eyeshadow quad, and this is from their For Show line. And this is a makeup brand you can get in Canada. And it has a black, a navy blue, a purple, and a silver. And when I first got this, I was wearing it quite a bit, so I did get a lot of use out of it, so I'm not feeling like it was a complete waste. But I'm finding that the eyeshadows are really dry and not pigmented anymore. I think as a result of drying out, and I really have to dig my brush in to get any pigment. So it's a shame because I really did enjoy it, but it's dried out and the texture's just not quite the same as it used to be. But I have had that for quite a long time. Another thing that I honestly don't know how I feel about it because I kind of forgot I had it, and that can tend to happen when you've got too much makeup. And it's a Femme Couture Mineral Effects Baked Eye Color in the color Pinkini. And it looks like this. It looks really pretty in the pan. It's got lots of pinks and purples. Kind of reminds me a lot of the MAC ones, actually. And when I swatch it, when you kind of swirl all the colors, you get a nice lavender pink color, really nicely pigmented. So I don't know how I feel about that because I haven't played with it on my eyes, so I don't know how it is when you use it with a brush. So I am going to play with that and let you know how I feel. And another thing is one of the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips eyeshadow collection. And this is kind of painful to be on the fence about because they're not cheap. Where I get these, they are sometimes 12 up to $15 even, so they're not cheap. And this is the Fashionista one, and it has these beautiful purples that you would think would be super pigmented and rich, but long behold, they are not pigmented, and that is very upsetting, and some of the shades are really, really sheer. And some of them you can kind of build up, but I really, especially when I don't have a lot of time in the morning, I do not want to fiddle with having to put 7 layers of an eyeshadow on. I like my one swipe eyeshadows, and I have enough in my collection that I'm gravitating more because I know they'll give me the pigment that I want quickly, and I just can't fuss over shadows that aren't pigmented. It drives me nuts. So I'm going to play with that maybe once or twice more, but I'm pretty sure this is heading to the trash or giving it away to somebody, but I will let you know what the final verdict is. And then finally, good old e.l.f. This is their 32 color palette in warm, so lots of neutrals, browns, all different finishes, some matte, some satin, some glitter. And this palette's kind of a hit or miss. Sometimes the shadows, some of them in here are really nicely pigmented and quite nice, and then some of them are really sheer and not so great. So for that reason, it's kind of on the fence for me. I don't feel too brokenhearted about it because I think it was only like $5 at Winners, so I'm not devastated if this ends up getting tossed, but I'm currently not grabbing for it because I have so many neutral shadows and neutral palettes that I really love and that I grab for way more often because I know every shade is pigmented, especially like my Urban Decay stuff and Smashbox and some of those other ones in Sleek Cosmetics, those kind of things that I know will give me the look I want with the neutrals, and I don't have to play around and try to figure out, oh, what shades in here are pigmented again, which ones aren't. So I'll play with this maybe once or twice more and either give it away or toss it. So those are my 5 kind of on the fence products that I need to decide whether they're staying or whether they're going. And let me know if you enjoy declutter videos, because I really do, but I know I'm kind of neurotic about decluttering, so maybe you don't share those same interests. But if you do enjoy those type of videos, let me know, and I would be happy to continue this series. Um, or if you have any other video requests, please let me know, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!